Where are you guys getting these cars? Why am I barely seeing these? I swear, everyone woke up today and was like, I'm gonna send him the coolest car he's ever seen. Where are you guys getting these? How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I know you guys might not recognize me with this beautiful mustache coming in. If you guys want a little close-up action, you guys see all that? It's man hair right there. That's man hair. I'm gonna try growing out my mustache. I don't know if I'm gonna do all my facial hair, but I've never done this before. We're breaking new grounds here. I don't think my facial hair comes in quite like a man, so we're gonna figure it out. We're just gonna wing it. We're just growing everything out. I ain't shaving anywhere. Ass crack, full bush down there. Don't even worry about it. Anyways, today we are doing a Ricer Nice. We're going to be taking a look at your guys' cars, and I'm gonna give you my brutal opinion about it. I'm not gonna roast you guys. And I think I stepped in dog shit a minute ago checking on my puppies. But we're gonna live through it. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys my opinion. It's up to you if you want to follow it or not. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. If you want to send them, by the way, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. I have to clean it out because it is full. So if it doesn't let you, I apologize. All right, first one, 92 Honda Civic. Awesome. This is what I used to have. Mine was an SI. This is not an SI. It looks like a 92 Honda Civic. You can't send me Gran Turismo stuff. This is the motivation right here. This is the goal. I don't want to see Gran Turismo. I want to see your actual car, which I'm guessing is this, and it's a far ways off. It's not bad though. It's a great start. Those look like spoon style wheels, kind of. I don't know if they're real or not. Just a classic 5-spoke white on white. Needs some love, needs some TLC, but not bad. Yeah, he says they're Avid Rep spoon wheels. I mean, I was trying to be polite. We knew they weren't real. I mean, we could look at this car and we know they're not real. He has an eBay header, upgraded drilled and slotted rotors, and a carbon fiber spoiler. Classic Honda build. Every 15-year-old's wet dream. It's a single cam D series pushing 70 horsepower. Let's move on. Oh, is it Ricer Nice? Dude, there's no way I can give a single cam D series a nice badge. This is more on the Rice sector. It's fine. Don't worry. I just have to categorize them in one or the other. And I wouldn't consider it nice yet. I know you're gonna make it nice, so don't take that as an offense. You got rep wheels. You got a carbon fiber wing. Most people would agree that's pretty Rice. Moving on. Don't cry about it, or cry about it. Let it motivate you. Ooh, 300ZX, dude. If I had one of these instead of the S12. Back when I had the S12, I wouldn't have got rid of it. This has to be one of the most slept on JDM cars of all time. The old 300ZX, what is that? Is that the motor? Is that really? That doesn't look right. That doesn't, we'll get to that in a second. I know they don't come with a big spoolie snail like that. I know that for sure, but if that's really the motor layout, that is a crazy intake manifold. Ah, the digital gauges, oh, take me back to 80s. God, it's so nice, man. That is just so retro. I want an 80s car like this so bad. I like one of these, a 3rd-gen Camaro. God, just something that just screams 80s. Like, you know the 3rd-gen Camaros with, like, the blocky taillights? I love them so much. God, it's just that styling, just that 80s vibe, you know? This is a beautiful looking car. This is nice. I mean, we already knew that just by looking at the outside, but underneath the hood, that's pretty nice. And he kind of has a filter on the turbo, so I'll give him a pass. He says it's 30 pounds of boost, E85, and it looks cool. I'm going to start looking into these. I don't know, either this or like an FC. I've always wanted an FC. I've said that since like the beginning of this channel. I've always wanted an FC, but I need to get the Super running first. There has been progress on it. Don't worry, I'm just not filming everything I do to it. Definitely nice though. Nice 300ZX. Ricer Nice, Ford Focus RS. When these came out, I almost like transitioned into wanting to get one of these instead of the Mustang. Like I really, really did like these. And I still do. Like I still think they're a great car. A hot hatch killer. Back when these released, like you had the FK8 Type R and like, you know, the GTIs and stuff. But there weren't that many like hot hatches. You had the Fiesta ST, the Focus ST. But I think in my opinion, if it was between this and like the FK8 Type R, I would go for this. If it was between this and the new Type R, I would go for the new Type R, although it looks like this guy went straight for the curb with that. I like them. I like them a lot, especially in this grabber blue color. I don't know if Ford labels it the same as the Mustang, but that's grabber blue in my book. Although I will say, I don't know if something's missing from this front end, but it just looks slightly more dated than I remember. Just slightly. I feel like there's something missing here. Comment down below, but I feel like either it's missing a front lip or something. It just seems like less aggressive than I remember. They never had like hood vents or a hood duct, right? Am I tripping? It's been a while since I've seen a Focus RS come across my screen, so I'm not gonna lie. First car, he's got an intercooler upgrade. He's got a M400R tune kit, upgraded Moan tune, brake pads, speed line, Type 2120 wheels, curb to shit, by the way. Yeah, as a first car, this is a pretty solid first car. God, you guys are so spoiled nowadays. You know what my first car was? A 2000 Chevy Malibu. No AC, no window tint, and leather seats. You guys are spoiled. Next car, another Honda Civic. Wow, it is just 4-cylinder city on this fucking Ricer Dice. I was talking shit, and then he popped the hood, and he shut me up. Wow. Wow, look at that beauty. Something about a K-swapped Honda. You know, I saw the goofiest TikTok the other day. Somebody said, what's the most overrated 4-cylinder swap of all time? And someone said K-Series. How is it overrated? Someone was like, oh, you could do all that with a B-Series. You could buy a K24 from a motor importer or a junkyard for like $900 and make 500 horsepower like I did with a eBay turbo. How is that overrated? Do that with a B-Series. Buy a B-Series, throw it in a car, bone stock, and make 500 wheel horsepower. It won't happen. I can't think of a more deserving 4-cylinder swap than a K-Series. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it out of this car too. This car looks like some guy named Dustin owns it in high school. And Dustin apparently fucking built a sleeper because that thing is mean. Looks like he's got stock fuel rail, no fuel return? No fuel return, so maybe just still a 91. Interesting setup, very interesting indeed. Yeah, that's nice for sure. That's a nice Honda. Finally, something that's not a 4-cylinder. Lexus RC 350. Naturally aspirated, all-wheel drive V6. It's funny, my girl, she's like, I wouldn't say modding her Lexus, but she's like getting bored of how it looks. And like she wants to wrap it, which I told her, not a good idea. I would not wrap a stock car, at least a crazy color. I told her, wrap it pearl white and just call it a day. Just wrap it pearl white, the paint will look new again, you'll enjoy the car. And she's like looking at like color shifting shit. I'm like, don't do that. Don't be that person. But we see like these clean ass Lexuses and it's like, wow, like this obviously is a 2015, hers is a 2007. But you can make these things clean as shit. I've always liked the angled quad tips on these like the RCF and stuff. Always like that. All-wheel drive V6 though. I didn't know these came that. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool setup right there. I wonder if the motors are like boost friendly. Someone comment down below. Are these RCFs, my bad, RC350s, are these boost friendly motors? Do people slap supercharger kits on these or turbo kits? Someone's got to make a supercharger kit for this. People throw superchargers on like Tacomas and FJs, so wouldn't surprise me. That's clean though. That's nice. Very nice. Nice photos as well. I don't have a single complaint about this car. Pontiac Firebird. Ooh, something about these classic cars with the meat tire setups just makes me happy. I know it's kind of like a stock tire setup. I feel like the rear has a little bit more meat than the front. But something about that just like dog bull wheel with a fucking meaty tire, that NASCAR stance, something about that just gets me going. Like, look at that. Look at that back there. Tell me that isn't the most Lightning McQueen rear end you've ever seen. That just screams, I am a race car. I love that. Is this a supercharged Firebird? No shot. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking centrifugal supercharger, 6 pounds of boost. Where's the intercooler? No intercooler? That's weird. He must have like some sort of, I don't know, meth injection? How does he get away with that? Interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's something about carbureted cars. I don't understand. It is only 6 pounds of boost, but 400 wheel horsepower. This Pontiac Firebird. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is fucking nice as hell. God, it is such a great looking car. See, and then not only do I want an 80s car, but I want like a classic muscle car like this too. But I just don't have the room right now for that. I just don't. I want to, but it would be so impractical for me to buy another car right now. After finally like getting rid of a couple cars, it would be so stupid to buy one, but I am stupid. I am very stupid. I just need to finish the Supra. That's kind of why I got rid of some of the cars. I have too many distractions. The Honda, if it broke, oh my God, if it broke. I know it's built great, but if it broke again, I don't know what I would do. That car needed to be finished, and I was finished with it. 400 wheel horsepower Pontiac Firebird. Very nice indeed. Haven't really seen any racers. Let's see if we can find a couple. Well, this is pretty nice right here. 3-valve. For me, having a 3-valve, I feel like we don't get a whole lot of 3-valve submissions. I see a tire setup, so I'm excited. Still on stock brakes up front, but I was on stock brakes till about 900 horsepower, so you should be okay. Just, I don't advise it. Cowl hood, louvers, little wing on the back with a wicker bill, a Genesis parked next to him. This shit's got a Bluetooth motor. Oh my God, it must be one of them electric Tesla vehicles right there. No motor, that's crazy. All right, we got lower control arm relocation brackets, adjustable panhard bar, stock sway bar, aftermarket diff cover. What else do we have? Stock shocks, I think. What else do we have? Exhaust. I don't remember how the stock exhaust looks on this car, so I don't know. But those are not stock mufflers, I can tell you right there. A little wicker bill. Come on, let's see what's underneath the hood. Okay, Ford Performance stuff. That's a good sign. Those wheels are fucking god awful. I hope those are the wheels you accidentally bought the car on, because those are the most disgusting looking wheels I've ever seen. He does not show underneath the hood. He does say it's a max effort NA 3-valve. So I wonder what that means. I mean, he's gapping a 5th gen. That's pretty sweet. A little 3-valve gapping a 5th gen. Yeah, he doesn't list any description, any details besides max effort, 3-valve. I wonder what these things can make max effort. I don't know the NA capabilities of these cars, especially if you go and build it. Like, I know the stock capabilities, but max effort, what? Big cam, heads, intake manifold, intake, NA. Do people classify nitrous as NA? I feel like some people do, some people don't. I don't know, maybe 400, 450 wheel NA, which is crazy, but dollar per horsepower would have probably been cheaper to just buy a Coyote at that point, especially if the motor is already ripped out. Slap a Gen 2 in there and call it a day. Overall, though, very nice. Also has a C3 in the background, a C8, and a fucking 5th gen. Wow. I think you missed a spot. With all that gold tape. You see, yeah, you see you missed a spot. You missed a spot right here. You missed a spot over here. I don't think that's enough gold tape. What do we have here? Genesis. Okay, exhaust tip is sticking out a little bit too far, my dude. Trying to look like a Supra with that exhaust tip. I see an intercooler. It pisses me off how low it is, though. That bothers me. I feel like it should be like another 2 inches higher. That does bother me right there. Like, it's so perfectly placed in the wrong spot. Wheel and tire setup are those stock wheels? Oh, that's actually a pretty good looking stock wheel, if those are stock wheels. Fitment isn't the best, but whatever. God, I hate that intercooler so much. I hate it so much. Okay, it's a 70mm turbo kit, catless headers, and downpipe 8-speed transmission, 351 gears, poly transmission mount, diff mounts and brace, CSF radiator, 285 Toyo R888Rs in the rear, custom 3.5-inch single exit. Yeah, we could tell that shit's custom, all right? We could fucking tell. I mean, for what it is, I'm sure it's pretty fun. I'm sure it's pretty fun. And I know under here looks like just oh, there's the turbo. I didn't even see it. Under here looks like a clusterfuck, but this looks like the V6. I count 2 valve covers. I was trying to count coil packs, but I'm getting lost all around. This looks like the most annoying engine to work on. Like, look how much shit is going on underneath there. Just zoom into any area and look at the rat nest of shit just everywhere. Look at all these lines just running everywhere, man. This thing, what the fuck is this thing? What is this? What the fuck is that? Dude's got some scaffolding set up in here. It runs, so nice. Dude, we still haven't seen like any ricers. Again, I enjoy not seeing ricers, but I know you guys want to see just like one shitty car, so I'm trying to find one for you guys. All right, this one's interesting. He said he sent it on a live stream, and he told me originally he was going to boost it, and I said I doubted him because a lot of people tell me, oh yeah, I'm going to boost it this year, I'm gonna build it this year, boost coming, turbo on the way. I hear it all the time. This guy said he doubled down. Not only did he boost it, but he built the motor, 20 pounds of boost, built the B series, hood exit exhaust, single turbo, no filter. You failed. I'm joking. All right, we can look past it because I did doubt you. I did doubt you. But see, since I doubted you, didn't I motivate you a little bit? I built this car. Just tell everyone I built it pretty much because I'm the reason you built it. I'm joking. Is it okay? So it's a VTEC head. Can I see the block? B18 VTEC head. Cool. Very cool. 20 pounds of boost on one of these? Dude, that's got to make some solid power. That's got to make at least 400 or 500 horsepower, right? Right? I would say closer to 4 probably. That's probably closer to 4. Good shit though. Although I don't see a pipe coming off your wastegate. Have that dumped somewhere. You don't want that just going into your engine bay. That shit shoots flames. You don't want that. You will catch your car on fire. The hood exit works though. If you want, you should literally just turn it up and have a welder dump it into your exhaust pipe. That would work wonders. Good shit though. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. I did doubt you, but 20 pounds of boost. This is a fucking sleeper right here. I would not expect it. Look how clapped it looks. Then you see that hood exit and you're like, oh crap. What does that mean from? Oh, it's a Nick 830. God damn it. Ugh. All right, let's do a couple more. Definitely nice though. I feel bad for the first guy. We had one riced car and it wasn't even that bad. All right, Scion FRS. I've never been a fan of these, but you've just convinced me. I am now a fan of these. 1JZ, I think he said it's a 1.5 JZ, single turbo, giant intercooler, giant intake manifold. Somehow managed to make it fit there. His radiator is still up front. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought he would have relocated it, but I guess there's enough room underneath that hood. Again, dude, these sleepers are insane. People, what are these wheels off of? Those are nice wheels. They're stock. I think they're TRD wheels off of what? I don't know. Camry? Camry wheels? Maybe? TRD Camry wheels? Maybe. These people, though, they're just building some crazy-ass sleepers. Like, look at this thing. You look at this thing, you're like, it's an FRS. He couldn't even afford the BRZ. And then it's got a front mount, and you're like, oh, he probably has some cheap turbo kit on it. And then he pops to it, and he's got a 1.5 JZ. Bride Lomaxes, fire extinguisher, very nice. Learn your lesson from me. Oh, my God. He's got the digital gauges. He's got the hydro. He says it's a T56 car. Who is it? Is that Haltech? I'm jealous of some of you guys. Some of you guys have some really nice cars. Is that Nuke Performance? Is that their pump and shit? God, look at all that. Look at it. Dude, his filter, he has no excuse to not have clean filters. 2 feed lines, though, is interesting. Why didn't you just go with 1? Are those 2 -6s that feed into like a -10, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking about this way too much. Very nice, though. Very nice indeed. Dude, we are just having banger after banger after banger. Crazy. Yeah, I would drive. That's one of the only few FRSs I would drive. That one, and then like that Ferrari swapped one. That one's nice too. All right, we have a New Edge Mustang. It's not the prettiest one. I like the color, but it just looks unintimidating. Looks, I mean, I don't even see the wheels. You know, it's floating. Okay, at least it's a GT. At least it's a GT. These New Edges, when done up right, I think are one of the best looking Mustangs. I've never given like my definitive answer for like ranking Mustangs. Maybe I'll do it on my TikTok or something like that. But I really do like these. The interiors are a little plasticky, but look at that. It's got style. That's exactly how mine look too, though. All the tan. Where are you guys getting these cool cars from? Usually we do these videos, and it's like an E85 S550, a upgraded pulley GT500. It's not like people actually like building their cars. This guy put a fucking Vortec, or is it a Vortec? P1 SC Pro Charger, my bad. He put a Pro Charger on his new Edge. And these, once again, you can make solid power out of these. You can make 400 wheel horsepower all day long out of these. And I know a lot of people are corrupted by YouTube logic and YouTube power. Oh, if it's not 1,000 horsepower, it's slow. Let me tell you, 400 horsepower is enough to still get you in a lot of trouble. You don't grow a man mustache like this by driving 1,000 horsepower all day. I have more fun in my ZR1, which is, again, still 600 horsepower. I know, it's a pretty cool car. I know, you guys just, you know, maybe the greatest American car of all time, besides like a Ford GT. I know. But it's still way more fun, I think, than driving my Mustang around. Today, I was leaving my parents' house, got onto the street, wide open, by the way. I looked around, it was close course. And I just got on it a little bit at first, just whap, and the rear end just whap, just fucking, you know, skating around a little bit. And then I just shifted to second, and just, you know, I wasn't speeding, because I wasn't hooking. But it was fun. You can have a lot of fun in a 400 horsepower car, especially with wheels and tires like that. Very nice indeed. We'll do one more. I'm looking for a race-style car, but I don't think we're going to find it this episode. Ending it on a Subi. These very hit or miss. This could go either way. Carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber fenders. I don't know if it's faded or if it's just the lighting. I really can't tell. It might just be the lighting. Might be the clouds. And he pushes it. Does he have a missing headlight? Where are you guys getting these cars? Why am I barely seeing these? I swear. Everyone woke up today and was like, I'm going to send him the coolest car he's ever seen. Where are you guys getting these? I've never seen a Subaru with no headlight. You know this dude is fucking everybody's bitch. This dude is fucking it up. He's probably got 20 kids that he doesn't even know are his own. A fucking bumper exit on a Subi. Is it even an STI? He might just be flexing and doing it to a fucking base. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. Is he on ESRs as well? No, they're not ESRs. I probably just insulted him. Some people get offended by that. Anyways. God. And those are some nice taillights. Oh, I really like that style. I don't know if those were available when I had mine, but I would have picked those. I like how those look. Man, I wish he popped his hood. He does say what he has done to it, so we'll read his description really quick. 17 WRX stock block tuned on E50, making 450-ish wheel horsepower. Upgraded to the drivetrain, full STI, trans, axles, brakes, and rear diff. Carbon fiber pieces have tint in the clear coat, so it looks close to black from far away. Jeez, that's cool. That's so cool. 450 wheel horsepower. I thought the car was fast stock as an STI. 450 wheel horsepower. Once again, people don't understand. 450 horsepower is a lot of power. That's fast. That's a fast car. 450 wheel, that's like 500, 550 crank, which is like, what, a C6, a Z06, something like that, maybe. I think those make 400 or 500 crank. I forgot what they make. Regardless, though, it's a fast car. Especially in a fucking Subaru, it's quick. Anyways, guys, great cars today. Everyone, I'm going to say thumbs up to you guys. Every single one of you guys had cool cars. Very surprising, honestly. But maybe that's because we're all growing up. We're seeing less childish cars. Let me know your thoughts down below. Which one of your cars was the favorite? Anyways, let me know down below. Subscribe, and until next video, peace.